Michael Cohen here with the Michael Cohen Show. Look, again, we are always striving to grow our audience. And we are now on our way and moving fast to 250,000 subscribers. So if you like what you hear, my raw, unfiltered, truthful commentary, like, subscribe, share with friends, and let's get to that 250 even faster. Now, I want to talk to you, for example, the other day on Political Beatdown with my co-host Ben Meiselas, something that we started to discuss. And even during that discussion, my eyes welled up again. And even talking about it, you get emotional. We talked about Tim Walz's speech at the DNC, and I was there. Maybe that's why emotionally I get goosebumps every time I hear it or I see it or I think about it. That speech was off the charts. It resonates with anyone. It should resonate with anyone and everyone. Whether you have a child, whether you have children, or whether you're a child yourself, clearly you are. The relationship between a parent and children or a child. This speech was incredible. And what was the problem? Well, then you have a whole slew of different Republicans, specifically, in this case, as we were talking, Ann Coulter, who went ahead and called Tim Walz's son, Gus, weird because he was crying from the speech, from the words, the loving parental words from a father to his children. And they can't understand this. I know we can. That's why I always say the distinction between the two individuals, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, could not be any further from one another. That's why I always say there's not a choice here. You got to vote Kamala Harris. You'll understand what I'm saying right after you see this video. So let's go to the video. And then you're going to finally understand why I say again and again and again that this contrast could not be more different. Let's go to the video.
Just take a look at this. There was this incredible moment where Gus Walz, Tim Walz's 17-year-old son, broke down in tears as his dad was giving a speech. Jeremy, do we even have? I think we have the video too of it. It was a moment that for people who care about family and love and all of this, that's like a perfect litmus test, if you will, to how do you react to this. Here, play the image. Play the video.
Hope, Gus, and Gwen, you are my entire world, and I love you. I'm letting you in.
So let me ask you this.
Does that give you goosebumps? Does that not give you goosebumps? We were talking about that last night too. It's unbelievable. And now they're making fun of him. I'm chilled. Every parent, and you'll see, because you're soon to be a parent, every parent dreams of that type of love between a child and a parent. Every parent, except for one. And that's Donald.
So let me just, and here I think are the two images. First, here's what I want to do. I want to play that video again that I just showed you of Gus Walz, Tim Walz's 17-year-old son. So first play that clip. Let's play it one more time. Play it.
Hope, Gus, and Gwen, you are my entire world, and I love you. I'm letting you in.
And then contrast that with the Trump surrogate who went into the DNC uninvited and started yelling at a 12-year-old kid spreading election lies. Play the clip.
That's What's in your state? You want to know more in your state?
So
They just found 257,000 votes. This happened last week. A judge ruled in Georgia that are missing from the 2020 election. This just came out. You're behind. You should.
So your source is Trust Me, bro? That's your source?
No, the source. It's in your papers in Georgia. You need to read your news.
You haven't given me any last name.
You need to read your news. No, this is your Georgia news.
Yeah.
This is your Georgia. This is your Georgia.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good day, sir. All right. Let's keep on.
So doesn't that say it all right there, though, Michael Cohen? And it's which America do you want? And as you and I and the Midas Mighty have always said, this should not even be a political question. It should be a humanity question, which is who are we? Are we a country that sends conspiracy theorists to yell at 12-year-olds who are enjoying the joy? Or are we a country that supports families and supports the love of a son and the daughter to their dad and has tears because they're so proud of their dad? And post after post, you have these MAGA Republicans attacking Gus Walz, the 17-year-old son of Tim Walz. We showed you, one of those posts right there, and I'm not sure if we have.
Ben, can I give you the greatest contrast? Brigaders, follow me on this one. You have one father who's standing up there acknowledging his 3 children and talking about how you are my life, how you are my world. And you could see the daughter is flustered. There's, like me right now, your eyes are all welled up, thinking about how beautiful that is. And then on the other hand, there's this where the eyes don't well up. On the other hand, the only time that the father, Donald, is talking about his children, i.e. in this specific case, I will use Ivanka, he's talking about if she wasn't his daughter, he'd like to bang her. That's the contrast. And I know it's disgusting. Don't get me wrong. And I'm obviously using that specific example to highlight the distinction between the North and the South, the East, the West, up, down, whatever parameters that you want to use. One father is talking about the love that he has, his heart is what he shares with his children. The other one, it's his loins. How sexy his daughter is. How if she wasn't his daughter, he'd be dating her. There's the contrast. And the fact that that's not out there more, and now they're attacking Tim Walz's son, making all sorts of allegations about him, calling him weird. Now I'm going to do something that I swore that I was not going to do, but I'm amongst family here with our brigaders. You want to talk about weird? Seriously? You really, Donald supporters, really want to start talking about weird? And I'm not gonna. You know where I'm going with this. I can't do it. I promised myself that I wouldn't. But you know the old expression: "He who lives in a glass house shouldn't throw stones." And for Ann Coulter, the whacked out bitch that she is, fucking psychopath, thrown out of the Republican Party herself. Nobody wants to deal with her. She's despised. You ever see her on like a Comedy Central roast?
Yeah.
The attacks that she gets from everybody? An asshole. Complete and total asshole.
Meanwhile,
you know what she's angry about, Ben? that nobody loves her the way that Tim Walz loves his family. That's the problem. It's jealousy. Hey, everyone. First of all, thanks for watching. I mean, we're going to be posting daily episodes with reactions and talking about politics. We'll be talking about everything, in fact. So please like and subscribe. Join us on this journey.